Oh my
fine.
goodness. It's been a hectic time today. Why don't we listen to our bodies? Our bodies are trying to tell us that they are tired. Our bodies tell us all the time when we have pain in our stomach, we rock back and forth and we don't see the doctor. And then come to find out, we have something very horrible wrong with us. A parent came to us and said that, COVID COVID, remind you, saved her husband's life. COVID. He was so COVID horrified that he didn't want to go to the barbershop. He didn't want to go to the grocery store. He wanted to lock their house. So what happened? All of a sudden he got this cough, Carolina, and this cough. And so his wife took him to the hospital and they were saying, you know what? You got COVID. And he just was surprised, like, how did I get COVID? But they were going to send him home after all the things were going on. He got better. And one doctor was like, no, 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 no. You don't sound right in your chest. Something's wrong. And they went back and come to find out he had cancer. He had cancer on his liver. And if it wasn't for COVID to bring him into the hospital, that cancer would have wrapped around his liver and killed him in a couple of months. And so we need to start listening to our bodies. I mean, I had a pain at the bottom of my stomach and I'm just rocking and I'm thinking gas. I'm thinking, you got to take a laxative, something. And I'm just rocking. Come to find out, I have diverticulitis. I mean, where do they come up with these names? Diverticulitis, where I had in my colon, it got an infection, and to get it out, they wanted to snip, do surgery. But my body was telling me, slow down, listen to me. I'm crying to you. So I always tell people, stop working themselves to death, because I had it in the back of my, sit your ass down, sit down. And I kept working and working and working. Before I got finished my surgery, I'm back to work, back to work. Next thing I know, I'm falling asleep at the wheel and I had a seizure, epilepsy. You cannot work yourself until you can't do it anymore, because you are replaceable. Don't think just because you're good at what you do, people need you, because you are replaceable. Now, they can't replace you with you, but come to find out, you are replaceable. Oh yeah, you know what? That Jules, she was a great parent coach. I loved her to death, but I'm off dead somewhere because I didn't listen to my body, and they found a new parent coach. So you got to listen. And Carolina, you was talking about sleep just a while ago.
Yeah, I would like to comment two things. If you don't listen to your body and you are raising kids or children or young adults or teens or what age have your kids, you are given a model. So they are going to keep, with these obligations first, and then with the self-care of them. They are not going to listen to their body because you tell them you need to listen to your body. They are going to do that if they see you saying, today I'm not going to go to work because I need to check my throat. I need to check, or because I know I have this or that. If they don't see you taking care of yourself, they are not going to do it. So you need to do it for yourself, and you need to do it to model to your kids that they need to be 100% responsible for their bodies, to eat well, to sleep well, to really get to know how much you can achieve on a day, have realistic expectations. Don't try to be a machine and to do it all on yourself. We know that there are so many families that need to have 2 works or 3 works, and we really get it. But as you said, nobody's going to replace your health, your physical health, your emotional health, because it doesn't look very nice if you need to have medicines to keep you awake, medicines to go to sleep, medicines to regulate your, if you need it, awesome, but you need to help these medicines with the lifestyle. So you need to have nutritious meals, you need to sleep well.
And what happens, Carolina, if we don't get enough sleep? What
Well,
happens?
sleep is so important. So many people say that, okay, I'm going to sleep. It's like I'm losing time of productivity, but we need to think on the contrary, because our brain and our body need this time in where the muscles disconnect and you relax your muscles. But in your brain, don't get relaxed. Your brain's still working, and it's working so much with cells that are like cleaning up what was not necessary. They are going to fix the memory. They are going to recall so many stimulants that you have during the day. You remember that sometimes we dream with people that we know for one place, with some event that happened so many years ago. It is because our brain is, trying to keep everything in boxes and organize all the things that we saw during the day and during the past with the memories. So it's a very hard nervous system work, and we need to respect that. We cannot go on and on and on and on and on. Maybe you have one intense week at work, but you cannot going in that rhythm for a long period of time. And there are so much studies that show the importance of a good sleep. And there are a lot of different phases during the sleep. And there's one phase in where you have the really deep sleep that you need for your nervous system. So some people say, but I lie down 8 hours, but you have really very short period of deep sleep. And to improve that, we can talk maybe another day or in person with someone who have this kind of help. There are so many specialists, doctors, specialists about that. But there are something that you can do for your kids or for yourself before go to sleep. There are so many important things. And when you woke up, so have a routine or hygienic of sleep. It's very important. And whoever needs some other support with that, we will be really happy to schedule the time and to talk with you more about that.
Okay.
And take care of yourself and for your sleep and for all the activities you are doing during your day. Bye-bye. Thank you.